Everyone, I want to go over the new Warframe weapon, the EFV-8 Mars. This is a secondary weapon. It's a pistol, and it shoots very fast, as you can see, with mods and everything like that. Overall, you might think it's not too terrible, but I've decided on first glance, I don't want to build this up, and I'm now a generational hater for this gun. By default, the EFV Mars, you look at the stats and you're like, okay, it has 75 total damage, and the crit rate could be better, but it's not bad by any means, but it has lowish status. But charged shot, corrosive, right? Nothing huge, but the radial attack on it's like 313. So you might be thinking, okay, maybe this is a good primer gun, but I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Here's the builds I've been messing around with at 0 Forma because I refuse to Forma this thing because I have Coda weapons to build and they will be much stronger. You can definitely make this usably good, but why would you use this over any other gun in the game is currently my issue with it. So I have like some damage, diffusion, shot, bullseye, right? I have crit, status, lethal torrent, and I have merciless for damage along with galvanized shot, right? Or my secondary build where I have pistol acuity, target cracker, semi-pistol cannonade. This is the more ideal build right now, I would say. And then I have a full priming build. I think ideally you'd want to use this thing for priming because it just does not output enough damage, I don't think. So if we look at this config B, this will be the more damaging, much better config out of the gate right now. So let's test it out, you know? Let's throw on some enemies. We will use the Mars and just see how it goes, okay? As you see, obviously you need to get a lot of damage built up. It's going to take a little bit to make the gun strong, which is a slight issue. But now that I have headshots, that's why Deadhead's like a little nicer, it lasts longer. Now you can do some damage. If you're not hitting headshots though, because this is a headshot build, you're wasting your time. But once you build it up and ramp it up, okay, yeah, it can pretty easily kill things, right? Like, it's not a weak enough weapon to not be usable by any means. It's just like, it's weak and shit, so why would I use this over anything else? Keep in mind, this is a 0 Forma build. Once you Forma it up, you will build up more damage, and you'll be able to kill enemies a little bit faster. But there's just not much of a point. And that's only the base attack. It does have the charged shot, which is a pretty strong AoE attack. But as you might be noticing, this is the headshot build, so this attack is a waste of time because it's not headshotting, it's not critting, it's only there for priming there. If I, let's say, throw on the other build, this one should be more successful at using the secondary attack. But since this is such a weak weapon, right, it's so weak, it has a really bad ramp up right now because I don't have initial damage on it. And that would obviously just require a change of build or some more Forma. Either or is acceptable. But it's a weak weapon without any ramping on the damage right there. Which is like, it's a slight issue, but it's not a massive issue once you get some Forma and once you start building it up. Right? It'll be weak, but that's okay. But with this sort of build, you can use the secondary attack as a better primer and a more self-sufficient type of weapon. So like now, hey, not too bad. Obviously though, the thing is, those kills were all my Kavant mainly, okay? Because my weapon is still really weak. But, do a little primer hit, and then, yeah, it's a lot easier hitting them now, right? So again, the weapon's like strong enough to use if you like it, and if you like pistols. I just think it lacks compared to any other gun that you can get right now. Like, the Coda weapons are way better, and some of the other weapons from the Skuldra are a little better. Like the, God, is it a shotgun or a sniper? The Purginator? Not sure what the name is, so yeah. But that's the EFV-8 Mars, okay? I'm just a generational hater this video, okay? It's playable if you want it, but I'm a generational hater. And then this is my quick, kind of lazy priming build, just with viral, corrosive. I guess instead of heat, it would be a better idea to maybe throw on Toxin if I want to do damage there. It depends what I'm looking for, but I'm not really looking for anything super specific, right? Reduce their armor double time, hurt them, viral. Yeah, that's the general idea I went with on that one. So if you go here, right, you can see this is my just priming build. It's actually not bad. It can get some damage on the enemies, and with that mixed in with your Kavat, right, that's not like too terrible. It's spreading status. But the damage, if you're just using that secondary attack, is not high. The damage here is all coming from my Kavat spreading the damage, right? Because again, my Kavat has a build where my Kavat can just kill everything pretty easily. Status and status spread, Kavat OP. So it's a good primer, but it's not better than a lot of other primers. So that's kind of my issue with it, right? The EFV-8 Mars, it's a decent enough gun. It's strong and it's good, but it's not strong enough and it's not good enough for a secondary or to be usable over everything else. It's like mid-range strong and good for most people. I just don't see myself building this weapon up. Let's go do a steel path run right now so that you can see how this weapon operates in like the full actual game and not just the simulacrum. I'll just make sure to timestamp this quickly so that it's a little less annoying there. But if we go to a survival, this will be a more usable weapon. If we go to, let's say, the infested map, this weapon will be way more usable because it has like viral corrosive heat on it. So the viral damage will hurt the infested tech rot. All of that will be all well and good. And you'll understand, you'll be like, okay, the gun is still usably strong even at 0 Forma. You can still throw on more Forma if you want to use the gun more often and if you personally like it, right? Like if you like the weapon, throw on that Forma, man. Do whatever you need to do. Like, see, it's still gonna do good damage if you're running any sort of armor shred. So if you're doing that, you're not really gonna have huge issues. Because I wanted to take this to Steel Path of the Infested map just to show, like, yeah, it's usably strong. See? It's a good weapon. It's not that high damage compared to other things. You're not easily hitting millions off 0 Forma like I was with my Kodahima or my Motivire. Like at 0 Forma, those things were hitting millions, right? Whereas this thing, it's only going to be hitting hundreds of thousands 0 Forma. And this is without any additional Warframe buffs, right? That's why I always use Revenant or other Warframes that can't really buff my weapon. But if you use Warframe buffs, then this thing can easily kill everything, right? At 0 Forma. And it can easily kill things at more, but it has a pretty low attack rate. It's not insane. This isn't the red crit build, okay? This isn't the acuity build, but it's just me showing it off without the secondary really too much. The issue I find with that secondary is, it just takes too long to shoot. Like, look at this. It's not weak though, as you can see. Like, it can kill the enemies a bit. It just takes too long to shoot. So I think I've decidedly become a generational hater for this right now. Right? Like straight up a generational hater. I don't like this weapon. It's just a low magazine pistol that has a primer ability built in with it. But it just doesn't do anything extraordinary or better than anything else. And it's just a mid-range gun for a more endgame area. So if you can get it, if you like it as a primer, or if you like it as a general weapon, great. It does enough damage. You shouldn't have a ton of issues killing enemies in Steel Path. Once you throw more Forma onto it, if you use Warframes as buffers as well, and not just like as meat stat sticks to not die, yeah, this thing can kill enemies 1-shot, 2-shot a lot easier. It's just a pretty unexceptional weapon, and it doesn't really do anything that I care for. It's a pistol. That might just be kind of an issue with a lot of pistols, though, is it's just like, it's cool, but it's not good enough. But if you like using it, you fully build it up, it's usably good enough. It's just, it sucks. This gun just sucks, man. That's all I really have to say for it, mainly, is, man, this gun sucks. I don't like it, but again, if you like it, go for it. Let me know what you think of the gun, if you absolutely love it, if you're doing a full, like, 4 Forma, 3 Forma build, if you enjoy using it as a primer. I am curious to see what everyone else thinks about it, but, you know, it is what it is. Just because it's not my style of weapon doesn't mean it's not your style of weapon, so that's always important to keep in mind. Okay, I quickly did want to just throw in using the gun with the primary, well, I guess headshot weak point build. I threw on primary deadhead. I meant to have that on earlier, so that was my bad. But, like, the gun damage will still be good, right? Like I said, you'll now hit, with the red crits, multi-million red crits. But I still have the issue of why would I want to use this gun over anything else? It just doesn't shoot and kill well enough compared to other guns. But again, it is usably strong and good if you always build it up. I am just a generational hater for the gun. Okay, I refuse to use this gun, and I just wanted to let people know. I hate it, but it's not like it's the worst gun. The gun sucks just by comparison of the game having too many other good secondary incarnins, Kuva weapons, etc. that just get the job done but better, right? I think it's truly a curse of a lot of single target guns that they just can't win. Like guns that don't have the most insane AoE, sometimes it's just like, it's not good enough. Which is a problem. Either way, let me know what you think. I just thought I should throw this in because, again, gun's good enough, but fuck this gun, I hate it. But here's how it's used properly with the headshot build. Yeah. So anyways, let me know what you think, everybody. Sub, like, check out any of the socials. Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. I got my Twitch channel, Pupsker, and all of that. So thank you all so much. Cheers.